All right, welcome, welcome, welcome to our very first Inner Circle Live webinar. So we had a little glitch on YouTube. We've come over to our broadcasting studio. I guess it was meant to be here. So give me just a moment to see that it is all working correctly. And it should be working correctly. Yes, okay. Beautiful. So we are actually live. The first circle. We are meeting on YouTube. We're meeting in our recording studio. Now, what does this actually mean? This means we are creating our first monthly community inner circle gathering where we get to be together. We get to hear testimonials. We get to meditate together. We get to be in the space together. You get to receive this field of the energy enhancement system. And we get to do a Q&A where we can ask questions, answer questions, interact with one another. So let's have an indication now that you can hear me. We have a chat message, so I'll need to find that chat message. There we go. Perfect. All right, Georgia is here. And Georgia, can you hear me okay? Can someone give me an indication that you can hear me okay? Kalispera. It's so good to see you on our very first Inner Circle webinar. And what I'm going to actually do is also share this. So I'm learning as we go. I absolutely love this. Is to share this with our community. Yes, okay. Thank you. All right. So I believe we're already live on YouTube. Yes, we are. All right. So we're going to also start. Let's close that. We're going to, there we go. More people are joining us now. This is fabulous. We're going to hear some testimonials. So if you're on here, just to help us get the community enlivened, can you please share the YouTube live broadcast with your friends, with your family? Please share on Instagram, because we had a small glitch. We were live on YouTube, but there was no sound. We had 8 people there, and now we just need to help them come over here. So if you can post this to your Instagram, your Facebook, and let people know, is much appreciated. So what I'm going to do is actually share my screen, and we're going to hear and watch some testimonials, some stories of people that have come and used the system and have had really life-changing results. In the future, I actually want to have live guests come on our channel, and actually, if you're here, who knows, I might even be able to invite you, or you can share your story in the chat of how this has affected you, and how, yeah, and how your life has changed. So I'm just noticing that I can actually share the link as well. So it'll be really nice if you can share the link with your people too. And I'm going to share the link with some of my people to get the word out to more guests. All right. So as I do this and get people on and get people in the room, then we're going to start getting into our beautiful testimonials. All right. So multitasking done. Now I'm going to share my screen and we're going to go into Instagram together. So I think you can already see this. And we're going to listen to some amazing testimonials. So you let me know that you can see this. Let's actually start with Nectario.
Ήσασταν 2 ώρες και σάουνα με υπέρυθρες 45 λεπτά. Πώς νιώθεις?
Τέλεια. Άλλος άνθρωπος. Χαλάρωσα 2 ώρες μέσα στο EES και απευθείας έκανα και το detox 45 λεπτά, το οποίο το κατάλαβα αμέσως ότι αποφορτίστηκα πλήρως και τώρα είμαι έτοιμος για να προχωρήσω τη μέρα έτσι ώστε να ξεκουραστούμε το βράδυ και αύριο να είμαστε άλλοι άνθρωποι.
Εσύ έρχεσαι τώρα περίπου ένα χρόνο.
Ένα χρόνο.
Ναι. Τι διαφορά έχεις δει?
Τεράστια. Πρώτα απ' όλα στην ενέργεια, πρώτα απ' όλα στη διάθεση. Σωματικά, δεν κουράζεσαι, έχεις ενέργεια κατά τη διάρκεια της ημέρας. Ο ύπνος είναι απίστευτος, δηλαδή ξεκουράζει πραγματικά. Στο δέρμα και στο σώμα βλέπεις ότι κάτι γίνεται και γενικά έχει μια απίστευτα θετική επίδραση όλο αυτό το σύστημα στο εθέρα μέσα, το οποίο δημιουργεί και λόγω της δουλειάς μου, το ξέρω αυτό, μια φόρτιση στα μυτοχόνδρια, τα οποία στην ουσία είναι τα πυρηνικοί σταθμοί μας, οπότε ενεργοποιούνται στην ουσία μέσα από τη διαδικασία του EES, τετραπλασιάζονται μέσα σε 2 ώρες και το αισθάνεσαι αυτό και στη δουλειά σου και στην άσκηση που κάνεις. Δηλαδή έχει πάρα πολλά, πώς να το πω, θετικές επιδράσεις, οι οποίες τις βλέπεις άμεσα, αλλά τις βλέπεις και σύν τον χρόνο. Δηλαδή αυτό δρά σωρευτικά, δηλαδή δεν είναι μια φορά. Θα κάνεις μια φορά τώρα, μια φορά σε 3 μέρες, μια φορά την άλλη εβδομάδα. Αυτές οι 6, 7, 8 ώρες που θα κάνεις το μήνα, θα δεις τεράστια διαφορά μέσα σε ένα μήνα και βλέποντας καλά αποτελέσματα, συνεχίσεις να κρατήσεις αυτά τα αποτελέσματα καλά και να τα αυξήσεις.
Νεκτάριε, μόλις βγήκες από...
So that was Nectario, who's been coming to us for around a year, maybe even over a year. And he is already very healthy, very fit, and he's coming to essentially biohack. He's coming to receive longevity treatments, and he uses the energy enhancement system and the infrared sauna together. He comes usually for both, and he's seen amazing results, as you can hear. We're going to actually move on to Carla. So Carla is one of the people that's been coming to us since the beginning.
I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for making this amazing space. It's just, I can't even explain, it's like magical. And I've just come out of a 4-hour session in the EE system and the most amazing infrared sauna. And it's actually bringing tears to my eyes because it's just too wonderful for words. So, if you want to have the most amazing day and some amazing healing and detoxing too, then you know where to come.
Thank you, Carla. And you have a rainbow that's streaming across your face.
Really?
And, yes, it's so beautiful.
It's magic. I just want to say thank you.
Carla has been coming to us consistently. She probably has a session every month in a different way, maybe overnight, maybe daytime. And the people that have, just like Nectario explained, the people that come more often, this actually works in a collective manner. It amplifies as time goes. So the more you come, the more exposure you have to the system, the more exposure you have to the field, it actually works in an amplified way. All right. We're also low on battery, so a lot's happening. Next testimonial, actually, Victoria works with us and she's seen a huge result in herself. So let's hear what Victoria has to say.
As I'm approaching the end of this solar return in 2 weeks from now, I am reflecting after a deep retreat how this year was about embodying and more conscious deconditioning. And Ethera with the EES system was part of this healing, deconditioning, helping gaining strength as a manifester. Everybody's conditioned and every type is going through their deconditioning in a really unique way. Manifestors, we are, generally speaking, because every manifestor is unique, we are super suppressed beings. We have suppressed our native inner power of initiating, and we were conditioned to live as generators in most of the times. And our burnouts are so, we are crushing so deep. And you know, to the society outside, seems like we are like a bipolar beings. One time we are super charged and we have energy and we're doing things and we are initiating, and then from that 100% we go 1% or 0. And when we are not really understanding that nature, and we live through our lives in this non-stop burning out, and it is costing so much to our biology. So for me, ES4 and Ethera, gradually, in a really unique way, synchronicities began to happen, and I was drawn to this field, and I call it the field of miracles. And I see other people's journeys, how they are helped and assisted through these environments, and I feel blessed. I feel grateful that I began the journey of my uniqueness, coming to my sovereignty, supporting and understanding my biology, my human design. I think every corporate component that came through that alignment, the people, the systems, may we continue to come into our unique authenticity, honor our own journey of deconditioning, and therefore anchoring our highest potential.
So what a beautiful testimonial from Victoria, and we are grateful and honored to have her as part of our team. So you can actually find Victoria in Athens, and yes, she offers human design and she is magnificent at it. Now, I have amazing testimonials from the Be Well Festival. I don't think they're here. We will post them soon. And let's see if there's any other testimonials I want to share with you right now. This was a very powerful lady. Let's look at her in a moment. Oh, and of course Sophia. Actually, let's go to Sophia.
Όσοι με ακολουθείτε έχετε καταλάβει ότι τις τελευταίες μέρες βρίσκομαι στη Θεσσαλονίκη. Φτάνοντας εδώ λοιπόν, μετά από 2 μερούλες, η αλλαγή της θερμοκρασίας, το air condition μέσα, το αεράκι το γλυκό έξω, την άρπαξα που λένε και είχα μια καταρροή, πονοκέφαλο, χαμηλή ενέργεια. Ίσως μία από αυτές τις μέρες να ανέβασα και κάποια δέκατα, δεν είχα θερμόμετρο στο σπίτι που με φιλοξενούν. Μόλις αισθάνθηκα λίγο καλύτερα, έτρεξα στο Εθέρα και στη Δόμηνα. Βρίσκομαι εδώ αυτή τη στιγμή. Τελείωσα ένα σύντομο πρόγραμμα που έφτιαξε για μένα η Δόμηνα όταν της είπα τι ακριβώς έχω. Και θέλω να σας πει τι έκανα η ίδια από το προσώπο της. Λοιπόν, Δόμηνα, ξεκίνησα, με έβαλες πρώτα σε ένα δωμάτιο με κρυστάλλους.
Ναι, σωστά. Σε έβαλα στο κρυσταλλίνο δωμάτιο με το κρυστάλλινο ματ που θερμαίνεται και οι κρύσταλλοι από μόνοι τους όταν θερμαίνονται βγάζουν υπέρυθρες. Αυτό το ματ όταν ξάφρονες εκεί περίπου 1 μισάωρο βοηθάει να μειώσει φλεγμονές και να μειώσει πόνο στο σώμα.
Μάλιστα. Μετά πέρασα στην σάουνα.
Έκανες τη σάουνα με υπέρυθρες. Αυτή η σάουνα την έχω επιλέξει συγκεκριμένη επειδή βοηθάει με πάρα πολλά πράγματα, συγκεκριμένα και με ορμόνες, με φλεγμονές, με πόνους στο σώμα, πάρα πολύ καλό για αθλητές, για κόσμο που έχει κάποιο μυϊκό πόνο ή stress. Οπότε εκεί ήσουν περίπου 45 λεπτά.
Τέλεια. Στη συνέχεια πέρασα στο δωμάτιο EE System, εδώ πέρα που βρισκόμαστε κιόλας, έτσι. Για πες μου.
Αυτό το δωμάτιο έχει το σύστημα ενίσχυσης ενέργειας. Σοφία, είσαι στο πρώτο σύστημα στην Ελλάδα που μας ήρθε στη Θεσσαλονίκη. Αυτό το σύστημα είναι προγραμματισμένο να μας βοηθήσει με ευεξία και χαλάρωση.
Και να σας πω κι εγώ με τη σειρά μου ότι μετά από όλα αυτά που έκανα εδώ στο Εθέρα, είμαι χωρίς μπούκωμα, μπορώ πια να πάρω επιτέλους τις βαθιές συνειδητές μου εισπνοές και να τις απολαύσω. Έχει φύγει το βαρύ κεφάλι και αυτός ο πονοκέφαλος. Έχω σαφώς υψηλότερη ενέργεια από αυτή που ήρθα και αισθάνομαι ευγνώμων.
So for those of you, and I'll just stop here. Let's come back. All right. So for those of you that don't speak Greek, Sofia Pavlidou, she's an actress. She is a phenomenal human and she's all about longevity practices. She's been coming to us also for probably over a year now, and in that video, she's explaining how she came in with, she had a temperature days before, she came in with a stuffed nose and a headache, and she was only with us for about an hour and a half. It was under 2 hours. And she did the crystal mat, she did the sauna, and she did the EES, and almost miraculously, the symptoms, they disappeared. And, you know, it's not a miracle. It's, you know, we could call it science. It is a field. And what is happening with this machine that you see behind me, which is essentially in the 4 corners of the room, there is a field that is created in this room. And because of that field, we are affected cellularly and we're affected in a positive way where the body wants to elevate to this higher, let's call it altitude of positive, great, healthy, hyper healthy energy, and our body wants to synchronize with that. So it's a synchronization that's happening. Your cells want to thrive, your organs want to thrive, your skin wants to thrive, your whole biofield wants to thrive, and that is what's syncing with the technology and the field in the room. So thank you for listening to the testimonials, for watching. And I have more. I actually have a wonderful interview with Jackie. Jackie is one of our actually, everyone you saw was one of our first clients. Jackie was one of our very first clients. First weekend we were open, She came from Aegina. It is an island off of Athens. She flew in to this space here in Thessaloniki, and Jackie was dealing with a very progressed, beyond stage 4 cancer of the breast. It had progressed to the lungs. Now this is almost 3 years ago, and Jackie is thriving. She's thriving, and she did over 200 hours in our system, both here and also in Athens. And we have a beautiful conversation that we've recorded that I will share with you very soon on YouTube. So let's move on now, and let's start to bring our energy into a meditative state. Now, what does that even mean? What does that even mean? When we want to access higher states of awareness, higher states of being, elevated consciousness, even just speaking about all of this, my eyes want to close and I want to innately drop in. Drop in where? So this is where people may speak about chakras, energy centers in the body. When I innately close my eyes now, and you may be feeling this as well, because there can be very much so a transference of energy through the field of our computers, because essentially the field is one, and that's why we also call it a unified field. So you want to unify yourself with the field that is all, with the etheric field. That is going to give you the tools that you need, and it's going to give you the access to higher states of consciousness. So right now, you can also close your eyes. You can tune into the center of the heart. The heart field, as we are seeing now in science as well, HeartMath Institute, it is so great, it is so grand, it is so amplified that it affects all people around us, and there is no distance to which our heart field cannot affect. So when you close your eyes and you center down into the center of your heart, and you can place a finger here, can place a finger to the center of the heart and connect. So it's the place under the collarbones, just above the actual chest, in the center at the sternum and just below. You place a finger here, place your palm here, and start to breathe into this space, closing your eyes and connecting with Anahata Chakra, and starting to breathe into this space. So imagining that you are breathing in and out of the heart space, directing your breath in and out of the heart space. And now amplifying your awareness from the center of your heart and amplify it outwards beyond the body into the space of your aura or your biofield. Amplify into your aura, emanating from the center of the heart. So this becomes your central point or your 0 point of awareness, amplifying out in all directions from the center of the heart, breathing in, breathing out from the center of the heart. And as you amplify outwards from the center of the heart, Broaden that amplification, grow it beyond the body and into the space in the room. Fill up the space in the room, amplifying from the center of the heart outwards in all directions. Breathing in, breathing out. And now going beyond the limits of this room, going beyond the room, expand beyond the room, so that your heart now amplifies into your neighborhood, into your city or region. Keep amplifying and expanding outwards into the country. And now imagining there are no borders, because there actually aren't any borders for humans, and amplify now to the whole planet. Amplify from the center of your heart to the entire planet, and notice whether you are here live now or you're watching the recording. You can actually sense our fields overlapping. Our fields are overlapping, and so we've created many nodes of heart amplification all over the planet. In this amplification now, broadcast an intention, broadcast your intention. It can be a personal intention, it can be a planetary intention, and it can be a combined personal and planetary intention to be in the space, in the place, in the feeling, in the gratitude, in the emotional state of love, amplifying peacefulness, amplifying joy, amplifying health, amplifying wellness, amplifying joy. I know I repeated joy, there's a reason. Amplify joy, amplify health, amplify wealth, amplify prosperity, amplify fun, amplify strength, amplify peacefulness, amplify power that is to the highest, most elevated good, amplify. Ability is what's coming to me. Ability to be in the highest, most divine states. Amplify. Now put in your requests of amplification. Put in your ask and you shall receive. Request, state, claim, offer. Take the next few minutes to keep amplifying from that state. Broadcast. Broadcast through your heart and allow for that broadcast to amplify and expand and grow and extend and reach through and beyond the entire planet, encircling the entire planet, hugging the entire planet, hugging all species on the entire planet for the highest good of all. Amplify, broadcast your intention. And once you feel complete there, you can start to pull your energy back in. Pull it back in from all directions, your energy, pulling your energy back in like threads of gold, threads of this divine white iridescent light, pulling in threads of your energy back to the central channel of your heart, back to your 0 point field, pulling in your energy and seeing it as threads collecting into this beautiful ball of white iridescent pure light. And from that beautiful ball of white iridescent pure clear light, set a very specific intention for your own wellness, your own longevity, your own health. And then broadcast that to every cell and organ in your body. Go right down to the smallest available piece of information, because we are information pathways in these beautiful suits. Some people call them hugging suits, full of information channels, neural pathways that flow information that we think is just blood and water and fluids. These are energy pathways that are affected, and that's why these technologies affect us so quickly, so vibrantly. And as you saw in the people speaking, affected to the point of tears, affected to beautiful emotional states of change and transformation. So this is now happening for you at this level right now, broadcasting to every cell in your body, closing your eyes, reducing sensation, reducing temptation, closing your eyes, internally broadcasting your specific intention to every cell, to the mitochondria, to the blood, to the plasma, skin, even the nails, your hair. Broadcast your intention for your health, your wellness. Now get very specific into what it is that truly needs your attention. I'll be silent now. Get very specific with your intention and broadcast that to every cell in the body, specifically to the areas that need your attention. Once you've finished broadcasting to every cell in the body, Bring your awareness, bring your attention back. Bring your awareness, bring your attention back to the center of the heart. And from the center of the heart, start to bring awareness back. Up now, bring awareness up now to your third eye. Bring awareness up now to your third eye. Where is the third eye? You can keep your eyes closed and center your internal gaze. So you're looking internally to the space that is somewhat between the eyebrows. And if it helps, you can place a finger to help awareness be at the third eye. This is an internal eye. This is a all-seeing, all-knowing eye. This is an eye that connects to universal awareness. This is an eye that connects to the great mind. This is an eye that connects to the oneness of all that is. Now, from this third eye, you're going to broadcast here a question. Eyes closed, centered focus at the third eye. If it helps, you place a finger there so that your awareness can stay focused. Ajna chakra. And from here, setting your intention as a question. Pose one specific question of something you're working on in life at the moment. Here we need to be very careful. This question is not coming from fear or lack. This question is phrased very innocently, very specifically, very intentionally, and very carefully, to be free of any fear or lack. So take a few moments here and revise your question so that you know and sense within you that it is coming from a very pure and clear place. Only a question. And now broadcast, when you have that question, broadcast it and repeat it, repeat it, repeat it as it comes from your third eye. Broadcast to where? To your highest, most divine self, or within your belief system, God, any saints that you work with, your guides, benevolent beings. Broadcast your question, the same question, and repeat, and repeat, and repeat, as if you're putting out a radio signal from your third eye with your question. And do that for the next few moments. And some of you in the chat have said you can't see me. That's okay. We're meditating, so your eyes are closed anyways. And the video didn't get onto YouTube, but you can hear me on YouTube. And this will be recorded and you will get a copy of it. So your eyes are closed, you're broadcasting your question from your third eye and repeating. And you can refine your question as you repeat it. Refine it, refine it, refine it. So that you know and feel that is coming from the most highest and pure place within you. And when it feels like, okay, I've broadcasted enough, then you pause, and as if you're resting in the lotus flower in the center of the heart, bring your awareness back into the center of the heart. And this is now your receiver, where you will receive your answer. And some of you may receive the answer today, and others within the next 3 days or overnight in your sleep. So you are open ears, open eyes, open channels to receive the answer, to receive the message. And you will between now and the next 3 days. Resting in the center of the heart and knowing, tell yourself, I know I will receive this answer. And it will come from the most benevolent source or sources. And this may come in the form of people coming into your life, circumstances coming into your life. And here's the beauty. You sometimes have no idea where it will come from. Something brand new, someone brand new, a random email that pops into your box. You don't know, because life is huge and limitless and full of potentiality. So stay open to the possibilities. And now relieve yourself, just relax from the heart space and come into breathing deeply. Your eyes remain closed and you're breathing deeply. Breathing deeply. And now start to sigh out your breath. So you're inhaling through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. And one more. Inhale through the nose. And just let it out and shake it out. And now you can open your eyes, and it's okay if you're on YouTube and live and you can't see me. Just open your eyes, look at your surroundings. And just keep flowing with your breath. Very beautiful, deep, sensual breath. Sensual, sensing the breath, feeling it deep in the body. And writing in the chat, for those of you that are here, write in the chat, how do you feel in this moment? What changed? What's alive in you? Write it out so I can read it out. I know I feel different, even though I'm leading and I don't always get to, be in all of it as you are. I'm actually in all of it, and it's like a transcendental state where I change. And sometimes you can even see that on video, like how you look before and how you look after. There's a change. I can feel the shift. I'm a different person. And channeling words sometimes that I've never used before, or sentences I've never used before. So, and that's a very channeled state, in flow state. And it's a blessing to be able to do that. So those of you that are here, please write in the chat how you feel now versus how you felt before. And maybe, yes, they're coming in from YouTube too. So just let us know how you feel, what changed, what transformed. And as you do that, and as you land, because we're still landing, I would love us to transition into a Q&A. So any question about the E-system, any question about wellness, any question that's coming up right now, like what's alive for you right now? Because we're here as community, we're here as people in the same flow right now. We're flowing together right now into a new emergent state of being human, into a new human. What does it even mean to be this new human? Because we're emerging and we're becoming a new version. We're literally changing, literally changing. So please type in the chat. I want to speak with you. Otherwise, I'll go into my own monologue. So let's speak together. We have one of our clients asking about the live, so just let him know to join. I'm waiting for your questions, waiting for your experiences, waiting for your transformations. And it's okay if you don't want to share right now. It's a very, let's say, transcendent space to be in, especially after being guided into these states of awareness and amplification and expansion. Also, there may be a delay on the chat, so I might not actually see them as you send them live. All right, so as I wait for your questions, and I hope we get a few coming in because it is our first inner circle. One of the questions that I get asked often is, how fast am I going to see results? How fast am I going to see results is one of the questions. I think we have someone new joining us. If I did that correctly, I hope I let them in correctly. Ah! Yes, Panayoti. Guess what?
Καλησπέρα σας.
I can't hear you. Why can't I hear you? Do you know that you're live on our broadcast? I love this. Okay. If you don't want to be, it's okay, but you're actually live streaming in the studio. Let me hear you if you can.
I can't see anything.
Why can't I hear you? Oh, try again. Yes. Okay. Παναγιώτη, είσαι live on our Inner Circle community Q&A.
Ναι.
Ναι. Ωραία. We can speak English, we can speak Greek, όποιο θέλεις.
I have no issue. I can talk both. I can speak both.
Ωραία. So you and I had an amazing conversation today. Truly
Yeah.
amazing. And you and I met at the Be Well Festival in Athens, where you got to experience the EE system for the first time in a very interesting environment with thousands of people, right, around
Right.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about and then you went this week to our Athens location for the first time.
Yeah. Yeah.
You let people know a little bit about the difference in both experiences and how you benefited, what changed.
Well, at the Big Well Festival, it was a lot crowded, but when I sat in the area where those frequencies were, hitting on us, I lost like the feeling of time. I didn't realize when 3 hours were passed. I was felt so relaxing, and yeah, but I had some moments that I was feeling some pressure on my third eye chakra, but that was it. Pretty much the whole experience, just relaxing. 2 days ago, or yesterday actually, I went to a Thera center, and last week I had a very, very exhausting week. Like I was feeling my body very tired, my muscles were in pain, and after only an hour of being in there, I went out like a totally different person. It was, I can explain it. Like I was feeling so much like my body was healed. Like, I wasn't feel tired anymore. My muscles weren't in pain. My mood was like I can explain it. It was like magic. And what I did, I just lay down and slept. That's what it. It was really amazing experience, and I can't wait to feel it again.
I'm so happy for you because I'm looking at you now on video and you actually have changed since I met you. So in 1 month, and you're right, because we were speaking today about, nutrition and how you're taking baby steps in your wellness plan, and I can actually see a very visible difference in you from the Panayoti that I met 1 month ago to now. So congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'm trying.
Yeah. All right, and any questions? So we open up to questions. Do you have any questions for me that I might be able to answer?
Not really. Nope.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And
Thank you for inviting me.
yeah, and I don't know how to put you back into the audience. I'm just learning. But you're welcome to stay there. You're welcome to you're welcome to
Yeah,
stay.
sure.
Perfect. And I'll just mute you, but you're welcome to stay. And we have a special guest that just walked in to our space. So I'm going to put you on the spot. Stelio, welcome.
Hello, everybody.
So we have live Q&A. So Stelio, tell us a little bit about your experiences with the system, with Ethera, but maybe since we're on the topic of EE system, tell us your personal experience. What have you noticed? How does it affect you? You're someone that meditates already. You're someone that does various, let's say, spiritual practices. What differences have you seen using the EE system?
First of all, better sleep, more energy, and when we're sitting here in this beautiful space, because we have made meditation all together with your class. The meditation class, it's the only, I think I can say it's high level experience. Yeah, it's amazing. It's something different when you meditate in your place and when you meditate in this area with the ES. It's increase everything actually. Yeah.
Can you share a little bit more specifically and you can speak in Greek and I can share if you need to, a little more specifically on what do you feel actually changes the experience from, like you said, meditating at home versus meditating in the EES?
Yeah. Everything's going faster.
Mm.
Yeah. When you want to go in one level, okay. When you are sitting in your home, it's not the same. When you're sitting here, everything it's fast. It's very fast.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like that you brought that up because that's so the name of the system, Energy Enhancement System, it is enhancing everything that we do. So you brought up an amazing point that everything does go faster, it amplifies, it enhances. Now, more specifically, you could say that within 7 to 10 minutes, you're going into and accessing theta state. So,
Maybe and faster sometimes.
and faster, exactly. And this is where we say in Greek, sissorevete, it compounds. So Panayoti's going to notice this when he starts coming to the system even more often. He's noticed in just 2 separate sessions how things have changed. And, you use the word Panayoti, magic. And the funny thing is, it feels like magic, but it isn't. And guess what? It's real, right? So that's the amazing thing. It actually is real. Ωραία. So I think we're quite complete. And I'm so glad we got live guests coming in. So both online and here in-house. So I want to thank everybody that's watching us live. I want to thank everybody that's going to watch this after the fact, because we'll send it out on our newsletter. And this is really inner circle. So it's only the people that are subscribed to our newsletter that get to see these videos, and they will live on a special channel within our website. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for sharing your stories. And I will probably, because that was a really beautiful channeled meditation that we did. Panayoti, you missed it. You came in after. So I will probably take that meditation and just make it its own recording so you can access that whenever you want on its own. I want to say that I love you all. I thank you all, and we'll see you next time. Have a beautiful rest of your day.
Thank you.